everyone, welcome to our channel, that is Nagesh Kurisgi Orchid School. I am Std IV. I am going to teach you SST subject of grade 4. Okay, we have already completed 3 lessons, isn't it friends? Yes. So today we are going to start up with a new lesson, that is lesson number 4. So before starting up this lesson, I would like to ask you some question like this. See children, see around you what it is. What is there? Yes, you are sitting at home, it might be, you are maybe outside, isn't it? What you can see around you? We can see benches, isn't it? We can see window, and then we can see the door, and then in house we can see our utensils, isn't it? Yes. So, what do you think that the things are made? How it is made, students? Can you all tell me? Yes, it is made of our window, what we are telling it, window, okay, the rods are there. So how it is made? Okay, it is made of iron, isn't it? Iron, and then wood, isn't it? It is our natural occurring substance, isn't it? So these are there. So can you all tell me that how it has come from, how you all find out, how we are using, isn't it? Can you all tell me? Anybody? No. Okay, no problem. If anybody, yes, it's very good. So let's begin with this lesson. Our lesson name is our mineral wealth. Okay. So in this lesson, what we are going to learn? Let us see here. So our lesson number 4 is our mineral wealth. Wealth means what? Our whatever we having, okay, its money is our wealth. So as it is, money is like a wealth, like that are in our country, like what we are having, minerals like iron, copper, zinc, these are our wealth also. Okay, in this lesson what we are going to learn? In this lesson we will learn about what are minerals and mining. So I am telling you all like that it is minerals, what it is exactly, what is minerals. So we will learn in this lesson. And then metals, we are having 2 type of metals. So that is metals and non-metals. What are they? We will learn in this lesson. And the distribution in India, the need to conserve our mineral wealth. How we have to how we have to conserve our mineral wealth, what are the ways? So all this will include in a lesson. So things around you are made up of different type of metals. Yes, so in this country or in this our surroundings, what are it is made up of different type of materials. We get many of these materials from rocks. How we will find out this type of minerals? We get from rock or stones, big stones. Okay, not only like I am telling you all windows, no, what you are all traveling, isn't it? Car. Okay, as you all travel in a car, yes, of course, buses. So these are outer body, it is made. How it is made? It is from that iron only. Okay, iron or different type of materials that are used to make the such type of things. So we get many of these materials from rocks. Okay, these minerals we can get from the rocks. Rocks are made up of different type of minerals. So one rock, it contains maybe different type of minerals. Not only we can tell that only one type of minerals is present in that such kind of rock. We can get different type of minerals. Okay. Minerals are naturally occurring substance. So these whatever the minerals we are getting from the rock, it is nobody made by, it is not artificially made. It is made by the naturally, God. Okay, naturally occurring substance, nobody has made that. Such as, what are they? That is iron ore, coal or petroleum that are obtained by mining or drilling. So these type of minerals, what are they? That is iron ore, coal, petroleum. Can you all make this? Humans can make this? No, these are naturally. It is from the God. Okay, from natural it is produced. It is naturally manufactured that are obtained. So these type of iron or coal, petroleum, they can be taken out and or it may be refined under so many processes that is made by human. Okay, so how we will take out, how we will get it? By the process mining is or drilling. We can, by two method we can take out those things. Digging. Digging means what, students? To dig, to take out something under the earth. What we have to do? We have to dig out. Okay, digging out minerals from the surface of the earth is called mining. So whatever the minerals we are finding under the earth, so that is called mining. We will take out in that minerals is called mining. The holes dug in the earth to take out minerals are called mines. Though what we are digging out, isn't it? So digging means we are making out a holes in the earth. What we are, why we are making that holes, or why we are making digging in the earth? Why? To remove those minerals from the earth. So what we are taking out from the minerals, that is called mines. Some mines are very deep. So what we are taking out the minerals, okay, that is mine, isn't it? Some mines are very upper side of the earth. Okay, so easily we can take out by some part of digging it. So some mines are very deep inside the earth, so much deep. So what we have to do? We have to take out hard or large machines to take out those minerals or to take out those mines. Metals and not metals. So students, now it is clear with you all, that is what is minerals, okay, what is mine, how we will remove it. Okay, now we will come to the next point, that is metals and non-metals. Now let us see here, materials we get from rocks are of two types. So materials, how many types? Two types are there. First one, metals and non-metals. So let us see what is metal now. Such as cooking utensils, pins, nails, bodies of cars and aeroplanes are made up of hard shining materials. They are called metals. Now first we will go for metals. What is metal, students? At home what we are, mother is cooking, okay, mother cooking, we see utensils, isn't it, that balls are, so pins, nail, and then car body, okay, upper part of the cars, and then aeroplanes are made up of, how all this made? It is using some metals, that is very hard shining materials, so that is called metals. For example, what type of metal? That is iron, copper, gold and aluminium are metals. So these type of metals are used to make utensils, pins, nails, body of cars and aeroplanes. So these type of materials, okay, metals are used. Say what is iron? So iron in building also, while making manufacturing or constructing building, we have a pillars, inside that also what we use? Iron, isn't it? Copper, gold, aluminium. So this type of utensils you can see at our home. Marriages also we have a function, so we use big utensils. Now minerals from which metals are obtained are called ores. Minerals from which metals are obtained are called ores. Things such as petrol, coal, mica and limestone are not hard and shiny like metals. They are called non-metal. Now students, what they are telling here, now hard shining materials are, what are those are metals like iron ore, copper, gold. So those are hard shining, whereas the things such as in a liquid type like petrol, coal, mica and limestone, these are all non-metals. So these are it is not hard and it is not shiny like metals. So these are called non-metals. Now what are the non-metals, students? Can you all tell me? Yes, like petrol, coal, mica and limestone. These are all non-metals. Now this is petrol and the second one is the coal. This is can you see this? Mica, and then where it is the last one, it is limestone. Those are non-metals. Now metals, iron is one of the most useful metal. Yes, iron is, we can use anywhere. It is very useful metals. It is used to make utensils also, machines, tools, bridges, buildings, railway engines and coaches and many other things. From metal like iron, it is very useful to us. Why? It is used to make machines, big machines, that is also made up of iron only. Tools, bridges. Now tools, students, here what tools? Kits. Okay, so many tools we can use like bridges, iron bridges we can have, no? So we now cement bridges are there, whereas somewhere we can see iron bridges also. Buildings, in buildings also, just now I have told you all, in buildings also while constructing building, we use irons to make pillars. So irons, and then railway engines and coaches, whereas that iron is used outer body of the train, railway bogies, that all it is used of a material. Which type of material? Iron only. And then many such other things are made from the iron. So that is, iron is very much useful. So this type of machines, can you see here, big hard machines, and whereas that bridge, can you see here, railway or a train. In India, iron ore is found in large quantities in Bihar. Okay, in India, iron ore is found in large quantities in, where we can find here iron ore? In a big cities like Bihar, Jharkhand states, okay, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. So in these states, okay, in these places we can find more iron ore in these places. Since pure iron is rather soft, it is usually used in the form of steel, whereas when we get iron, it is very pure, okay, where the pure iron is, it is not soft, okay, it is used in the form of a steel. Iron ore is converted into iron and steel in iron and steel plants. Some of these are located in Jamshedpur and Bokaro in Jharkhand, Bhilai in Chhattisgarh and Durgapur in West Bengal. Whereas the pure iron ore is taken out, or it is obtained by digging or like a mining. So what it is firstly converted, it is changed, converted means changed into iron. It is separated, iron and steel, in where? In iron and steel plant. Now where is plant, student? Here it is like big very huge factory, we can call it as a plant, iron and steel plant. Whereas Maruti cars, it had been manufactured, we have a big plant, we can call as plant. In that place, iron ore is converted, it is changed into iron and steel, okay. And where it is, these places, it is located at Jamshedpur, Bokaro, it is in Jharkhand, Bhilai in Chhattisgarh, Durgapur in West Bengal. In these places, this iron ore is converted into iron and steel. Now, copper. Now, whereas copper is used, copper was the first metal used by the humans to make tools and utensils. In olden days, copper is the first. It is used by the humans to make. It was utensils. Now we can see with made up of aluminium, isn't it? Or aluminium it is there. Now copper also nowadays using, but in iron also. Whereas in olden days, copper is used. It is used by humans to make tools and utensils, whereas we can find these type of copper in fan also, isn't it, in wire also, inside the wire. Okay, we see reddish color, that is copper. Now nowadays we are drinking water in the copper glass, copper jug or tumbler, isn't it? Why? It is very good for health. So today's it is mainly used by the electrical. Now today's in this generation, what it is mainly used in the electrical appliances. Okay, electrical wires, industries, as electricity flows easily through copper. Why we are using copper in electric industry? Because of the reason that is electricity flows easily through copper. So we are using it. Electric wires in our homes are made up of copper. Yes, inside our home we have wires, isn't it? Fan wires, all type of, okay, AC wires, fan wires, all such kind of wires. It inside is copper only. In India, copper is also used to make utensils and also pipes also. In India, copper ore is mainly found in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. Where we can find? We can find in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. In these places we can find copper. Now come to the point of next metal, that is aluminium. Aluminium is very light metal, so it is not hard as others. It also does not rust unlike iron. Yes, where we have iron materials are there, objects are there, it is when it is on working, it will be in such a good condition. If we are not using it, we get up like a side only, what will happen? It will become rust, isn't it? But whereas aluminium, if you are using or not using, it will not rust. It is rust when exposed to air. It is mainly used to make bodies of aircraft and cars, whereas aluminium is used to make cars bodies and aircraft means aeroplanes. It is also used to make utensils and electric wires, whereas aluminium is also using in electric wires as well as in utensils also. Aluminium ore is found in many states of India. Aluminium we can find in all the places, many states. Gold is used to make ornaments. Why we use gold? Yes, to make ornaments, to make jewelry. Okay, it is found in where we can find gold? We can find gold in Kolar In Karnataka, manganese, silver, zinc and nickel. Now come to the point of next metal, that is of non-metals. Coal is formed from the remains of plants that died millions of years ago. Now how a coal? It is a natural occurring substance. So coal is not made by us. How to make coal? How it becomes? Coal, how it is formed? It is formed because of whereas in jungle plants will die, isn't it? When it is grow, it becomes big, as when it become older it will die. These dead plants, when we go inside the earth, inside the land, it becomes decomposing. As it becomes, when that decomposing millions of years ago, that coal is classified as non-renewable energy source because it takes millions of years to form. So whenever the thing is broken, we can make it or we can buy it from others. It will take hardly 1 or 2 days, but whereas coal, it is not formed in a 1 day or 2 day. It is take time of millions of years to make this. It is an important fuel and provides us with energy. Why coal is an important? Because students, from coal we can get energy. What type of energy we will get? We get like light, electricity. So it is very much important. It is used to generate electricity, to run factories, and as a domestic fuel also. Why coal? We may have a doubt that teacher is already told we get light or we get electricity from water. Yes students, my dear students, that is correct. Teacher told you all that we get electricity from water, but we get electricity from coal also, from both. Okay, why this coal? We can run small factories. What type of electricity they need, that we can use from the coal, and not and also as a domestic, at home also we can use. India has large reserve of coal. So India is a place we can have a large, okay, we can find more coal. It is mainly found in where we can find, that is in Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Chhattisgarh and West Bengal. These places we can find coal. Now crude oil or petroleum is a fossil fuel formed over millions of years from the dead remains of sea animal like coal. It is an important source of energy. We get fuels such as petrol, diesel, kerosene and cooking gas from petroleum. Now students, we are coming for the next point, that is petroleum. How we will get petroleum students? Yes, petroleum we can find under the earth, under the sea. How petroleum is formed? It is as like as plants with dead plants like this, like that only we can find petroleum. How? Dead remains of dead of sea animals. Sea, when we are talking about the sea, in sea what we having? Different kind of animals we can see in the water, in the sea. When those animals die inside the sea only, that will go under the sea and it is decomposes and it makes millions of years to make a oil, to make a petroleum or to make a crude oil. So like coal, it is an important source of energy, as petroleum and coal also very important for us. To get fuels such as petrol, diesel, kerosene and cooking gas from petroleum. From whereas the main petroleum, from that under process we can get so many things. We also get a number of other things from petroleum such as lubricants, plastics and cosmetics. Petroleum is found deep under the earth and under the floor of the sea. Deep wells called oil wells are drilled to pump out the petroleum. Now how we can get petroleum? Petroleum we can get under the sea. How it is from sea? Under the sea, like sea animals when it die under the sea, when the plants will die, in that only they will go, isn't it? It will go under the earth only. When it goes, it takes so millions of years to form this oil or a petroleum. That is, from petroleum we get so much things, like we can get lubricants, plastics and cosmetics. Whereas plastic things are made, it is. So to make this lubricants, petroleum is used, and cosmetics, what we are using to make up cosmetics, powder, maybe so many things are there. to make up ourselves, to beautify ourselves, we use some type of products. So that it is used petroleum to make these products. Petroleum is found deep under the earth. Yes, under the floor of sea. In under the earth, that way we having the sea, under the sea we can get this petroleum. We having a well, as we having water wells, lakes, we having villages, see river wells, isn't it? Like we having oil wells, okay, deep wells called, that is called oil wells, are drilled to pump out the petroleum. So these oil is first, it is identified where is sea first, they will check, then we can find the oil wells. From that they can use huge machines to take out those oils under the sea. In India it is found mainly where we can find in Assam, Gujarat, and under the sea in Bombay highway near Mumbai. So in India we can find these oil wells or petroleum in Assam place, Gujarat, at the sea, that is Bombay highway under the sea, that is in nearby the Mumbai. Recently large deposit of a petroleum have been found in Rajasthan also, and in the Krishna Godavari basin in the Bay of Bengal. Many more areas are being explored for petroleum. So many people are searching for the petroleum. So recently we can find that oil wells are there nearby Rajasthan also, and Krishna Godavari places, that is in the Bay of Bengal side. So we can see many more areas are being explored of petroleum. So my dear students, you all know that. Yes, I hope you have understood what is metals and non-metals. So what is your duty, students? You have to read the lesson, you have to go through the lesson and have to underline the new words, that is what is metals, lubricants, iron ore, aluminium, copper. Isn't so many new things are coming to you all. So you all know it, but you need to revise it. Okay, students? Okay, till then, bye bye. Have a nice day.